Okay, good afternoon, students. So today we are going to discuss 2022 PYQ from biology. Okay, so let's get started with question number one. So question number one, which of the following is incorrectly matched? Okay, the question is coming from your plant kingdom algae part. Okay, so you have to identify which one is wrong. Okay, here you are seeing that in this side of this A B C D options there are different algae names are given, and in this side you will find that different store foods are there of that algae. Okay, so you have to identify which one is incorrectly matched with its store food. Okay, so first we have Volvox starch. It is correctly matched. Okay, it is correctly matched because Volvox is your green algae and its store food is starch. Okay, then you have Ectocarpus. Again it is correctly matched. Okay, then you have Porphyra, Porrodian starch, that is your red algae. Porphyra, which store Floridian starch as the form of store food. Okay, so the Urothrix, in which you will find that mannitol is written, it is wrong. So our correct answer for this question is option C, because mannitol is not the stored food of Urothrix. Urothrix is a green algae and its store food is starch. So answer is C, Urothrix, which stores starch, but in this option it is written mannitol. That is the wrong answer for this question. Okay, and the correct answer of this question is your C option, Urothrix. Okay, so going to the next question. Next question, hydrochloride carrageen is obtained from. Okay, carrageen, it is an cellulosic compound which is used in making different items like cosmetics. Okay, and water absorbing material. Okay, so it is an hydrocolloid like material. Okay, so we have four options here: Pheophyce only, Chlorophyce and Pheophyce, Pheophyce and Rhodophyce, and Pheophyce only. Okay, again question coming from your plant kingdom algae part, and we have to find that carrageen is obtained from which algae. So the answer is red algae, Rhodophyce. Rhodophyce have a hydrochloride carrageen and your agar agar. Okay, but Pheophyce के पास भी कुछ होता है, that is your algin. Okay, again I am writing that thing here. Okay, Pheophyce के पास होता है algin. Okay, in Pheophyce algin is there. In Rhodophyce you will find carrageen and agar agar. So agar agar and carrageen is obtained from your red algae Rhodophyce, and Pheophyce give you algin. So correct answer for this question is D, Rhodophyce only. Rhodophyce gives you hydrocolloid carrageen. Okay. Next, moving to the next question. Question number third. Which of one of the following plants show maxillary activation and diadelphous stamen? Question coming from your morphology of flowering plant, and everyone know maxillary activation. It is shown by a family known as that Fabaceae family, the family of P. Okay, so bus search that thing, P sativum, Pisum sativum. Okay, sign. This is the answer. Direct answer. Nothing you have to think. You have to search member of Fabaceae family here, black nightshade, that is your Solanaceae family member, Colchicum, that is your Liliaceae family member, and garlic, again Liliaceae family member. So you have to find out which one of the following is the member of Fabaceae family, and that thing is P. Pisum sativum. So correct answer is C for this question. Moving to the next question. Oh, long question it is. Okay, so identify the correct statement. Again, question coming from your morphology of flowering plant. Okay, so we have to find out the correct statement from these five statements. Okay, so first statement: the leaflets are modified into pointed hard thorn in citrus and bougainvillea. Wrong. It is not this. Okay, bougainvillea and citrus के अंदर लीफलेट्स नहीं होते. ओके, लीफलेट्स की जगह लीफ होती हैं और स्टेम्स होती हैं. Mainly stems get modified to convert into thorns. Okay, not leaflet. Then we have axillary bud forms slender and spiral called tendrils in cucumber and pumpkin. Correct. Yes, axillary bud in your pumpkin and cucumber, Cucurbitaceae family. is converted into tendril for the supports. Okay, then C statement, stem is flattened and fleshy in a paunchy and modified to perform function of leaf. Correct, again correct. Okay, that is your phylloclade, which is the modification of stem, because in desert there is high temperature, so leaf does not present in the plants of that desert area, so their stem modified into fleshy mass and start doing photosynthesis for the plant. Okay, then we have D, that rhizophora show vertical upward growth root that help to get oxygen for respiration. Again, this statement is correct, because your rhizophora means your that plant which grow in Sundarban. Okay, that plant have negative geotropic root, means the roots are not going down inside the soil, they are coming out from the soil, because the area is marshy area. Okay, वहां पे दलदल होता है, तो from that दलदल marshy area plants roots cannot do anything inside the soil, so they have to come out from the root doing negative geotropic movement and do respiration. Okay, so the D statement is also correct. Let's see E. We have E, sub-aerial growing stem in grasses and strawberry help in vegetative propagation. Again correct. Okay, you studied sub-aerial modification, stolon, okay, sucker or offset, runner. These all are different sub-aerial modification of your stem. So B, C, D, E, these three are correct statement, and caution is asking which one is correct statement. So answer goes to your B, C, D, fourth option. Okay, D. Let's move to the next question, question number 5th. We have the flower are zygomorphic in. Okay, so first we have to know what is the meaning of zygomorphic in this question. See, in this question is from your morphology of flowering plant. You studied that plant flower shows three types of symmetry. That is zygomorphic, actinomorphic, and your asymmetrical. Asymmetrical, you know, the body divided from any plane, cut it down from any plane, but that body does not give you perfect half, same quantity, 1:1 ratio half you do not get. Then we have actinomorphic and zygomorphic. Actinomorphic is equals to radial symmetry, which we studied in animal kingdom, and zygomorphic equals to bilateral symmetry that we studied also in animal kingdom. So question is asking zygomorphic. Zygomorphic means bilateral symmetry, means when you cut the flower from the middle line, it will divide in equal right and equal left. While in actinomorphic, you will cut flower from any plane, the flower will separate down into same ratio. Okay, that thing is radial symmetry. So here we have to find which flower shows zygomorphic, that is zygomorphic type of symmetry in flowers. Okay, so the correct answer, you know the examples. Okay, that is B, Galmohar, and your C, Cassia. Okay, mustard, Dhatura, chili, they all show actinomorphic symmetry. Okay, this, and this, they show actinomorphic. While your Gurmohar and Cassia, they show zygomorphic. So answer goes B and C, that is C option. Okay, B and C only, that shows your zygomorphic type of flower symmetry. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have, read the following statement about vascular bundle. Question coming from your anatomy of flowering plant. Okay, so the first statement saying we have to identify which of the following statement is correct. Okay, so we have first statement, in root, xylem and phloem in vascular bundle arranged in an alternate manner along with different radii. Okay, that is correct. Okay, in root, xylem and phloem is vascular bundle arranged in alternate manner along with different radii. Okay, correct, it is correct. So because in that you will find radial type of symmetry. Okay, so it is correct. Then we have conjoint closed vascular bundle do not possesses that cambium. Okay, so yeah, option B option is or correct. Okay, in open vascular bundle cambium is present between xylem and phloem. Wrong. Okay, then you have the vascular bundle of dicotyl stem possesses endarched protoxylem. Wrong. In monocotyledon root, usually there are more than 6 xylem bundle present. Wrong. Okay, choose the correct answer. So we have B, C, D, E, which is the wrong statement. So answer goes C. Okay, next question. In old tree, the greater part of secondary xylem is dark brown and resistant to insect attack due to. Okay, what are the reason why that old plant is having defense mechanism against insects and many microbes? So we have to find the statement which is coming with that question part. Okay, so first we have secretion of secondary metabolites and their deposition in lumen of vessel. Correct. The secondary metabolite, the resins, different tannins, chemicals has been stored inside your secondaries inside the plant body, and due to which insect does not go inside and infect the plant. Okay, so a statement goes with the question, so it is correct. Okay, then we have b, deposition of organic compound like tannins and resin the center layer of stem, again correct. Okay, that thing which is stored, which is deposited inside the plant body, that is your tannin and resin, so b is also correct. Then we have C statement, deposition of suberin and aromatic substance in the outer layer of stem. No, no suberin is there. Okay, so it is wrong. Then we have deposition of tannin, gum, resin and aromatic substance in the peripheral layer. No, peripheral layer. No, it is central layer. Okay, here also it is written outer layer. It is not outer layer, it is central layer. Okay. Then presence of parenchyma cell, functionally active xylem element and essential oil. No, again it is wrong statement. So we have A and B statement which makes the plant resist again different pathogen insects. So let's see the options which having A and B only, that is your B. Okay, so the B option correct for this question. Next question, moving towards the next question, we have exoskeleton of arthropod is composed of, question coming from animal kingdom. Okay, so the exoskeleton of arthropod is composed of, everyone know it is composed of what? Chitin. So automatically answer is D. Correct answer. Okay, correct answer is D. It is direct answer, direct coming from your NCERT. Okay, next we are moving towards the next question, question number 9. Which of the following never occur during mitotic cell division? Mitotic cell division means your equational division, means in your starting if you put 4, at the end of the cycle you will get 4. Meiosis, reduction division, if the starting you put 4, at the end you get 2. Okay, starting में diploid cell था वो haploid बन गया, that is meiosis. And if the starting of the cell cycle the cell is diploid, then the end of the cell cycle give you diploid cell, that is mitosis. Now we have to see what thing happens inside the mitosis and what thing not happens in the mitosis, and the question is asking which of the following never occur, means the question asking which thing will not happen in mitosis. Let's see. So first option is your calling and condensation of chromatid, that thing happens. Okay, that you will see in metaphase, highly condensed chromosome, so this thing happen in mitosis. Okay, then spindle fiber attached to kinetochores of chromosome, this thing is also happening inside your mitosis. Okay, then we have movement of center toward the opposite poles. Okay, that thing happens in your prophase. Okay, so this thing also happens. The last pairing of homologous chromosome, that thing not happen, that thing is the characteristic feature of your meiosis. So answer of this question is option D. Okay, option D is the correct answer of this question, because pairing of homologous chromosome due to which recombination occur, this thing happen in meiosis, not in mitosis. Okay, now goes to the next question. We have the next question. The appearance of recombination nodule in homologous chromosome during meiosis, characteristic feature of. See, the previous question and this question, question number 9 and question number 10, both are interconnected with each other, and both questions coming from your soil division chapter. Okay, so the appearance of recombination nodule on homologous chromosome during the meiosis is characterized. This statement, this line belongs to pecitine. प्रोफेज 1 का जो पैकाइटिन स्टेज होती है उसकी ये लाइन है. ओके, एंड डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम एनसीईआरटी. So the question is asking the appearance of recombination nodule on homologous chromosome during meiosis characterize what this thing, pairing of non-homologous chromosome, okay, sorry, homologous chromosome, what this thing characterize. Okay, the thing characterize that this is the site where crossing over going to be take place, and that is the characteristic feature of pecitine stage where crossing over take place. So answer of this question is option D. Okay, site at which crossing over occur. Terminization, that is the last, dikinesin diplotin. Supplement complex formation, that is your second stage. Okay, bivalent formation, that is again not seen in your pecitine. Okay, so D, site at which crossing over occur, that is the correct answer for this question. Let's move to the next question we have. Now it is statement based question from your photosynthesis of flowering plant from that Calvin cycle part. Okay. So the primary CO2 acceptor in C4 plant is phosphoenol pyruvate, PAP, which the short form of this is PAP. Okay, that you studied in that chapter, PAP. This is your PAP, phosphoenol pyruvate, and this found in the mesophyll cell. Okay, so the question is asking both statement is correct or not. Okay, so first statement is saying the primary CO2 acceptor in C4 plant is phosphoenol pyruvate, it's found in mesophyll cell. Okay, this statement is correct. The primary CO2 acceptor in the C4 cycle is your phosphoenol pyruvate, that is PAP. Now goes to the statement second, mesophyll cells of C4 plant lack Rubisco enzyme. Okay. Now this question we have, this statement says that mesophyll cell of C4 plant lack Rubisco, correct again. Okay. It is not present in mesophyll cell, it is present in bundle sheath cell. Okay. So so statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. Okay, so answer is B. Okay, again I am explaining the primary CO2 acceptor in C4 plant is PAP. That is the first statement is saying it is correct. Second statement is saying mesophyll cell of C4 plant lack Rubisco enzyme, correct. Rubisco enzyme is present in bundle sheath cell, not in mesenchyme cell. Okay, so both statement are correct and the correct option is B, which is saying both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Let's move to the next question we have. It is again coming from your chapter that photosynthesis in flowering plants. Which of the following is not true regarding to the release of energy during ATP synthesis during chemoosmosis? Okay, chemoosmotic hypothesis. This question is coming from your chemoosmotic hypothesis. The chapter is photosynthesis in higher plants. So first, let's see the options one by one. Which one is correct? So first option saying reduction of NADP to NADPH on the stroma side of the membrane. This thing happens. You studied in cyclic and non-cyclic phosphorylation. Okay, so this thing is correct. Okay, then breakdown of proton gradient. This thing also correct. Okay, you know that in this chapter in chemoosmotic hypothesis we studied that the outer part of stroma which is having high concentration of hydrogen, when electron moves in the membrane of thylakoid, this electron attracts hydrogen and move that hydrogen inside the lumen of thylakoid, and due to which concentration gradient of hydrogen ions, protons develop in that light reaction. Okay, so option B is correct. Okay, means option B is happening inside your chemoosmotic hypothesis. Next, C option is breakdown of electron gradient. This thing is not happening. Okay, breakdown of electron gradient is not happening inside your chemoosmotic hypothesis. Next, we have movement of proton across the membrane of the stroma. This thing will happen. Okay, so it is also happening inside your chemoosmotic hypothesis. So correct answer for this question is option C, which says breakdown of electron gradient happen, but breakdown of electron does not happens inside chemoosmotic hypothesis. Only proton gradient breakdown take place in chemoosmotic hypothesis. Okay, now next moving towards the next question we have, which is then what is the net gain of ATP when each molecule of glucose is converted to the two molecules of pyruvic acid? Okay, question coming from your respiration in plants. Okay, question is asking what is the net gain of ATP inside your glycolysis. Okay, and the direct answer for this question is 2 ATP, and that's how I will how it's come. Let's check it. Okay, this is your glycolysis. Okay, hexokinase convert into phosphoglycerol isomerase. Okay, then phosphoglucose isomerase convert into phosphofructose kinase. Okay, these sorry, this is the name of enzymes. Sorry, so glucose converts into glucose 6-phosphate, glucose 6-phosphate convert into fructose 6-phosphate, and fructose 6-phosphate convert into fructose 1,6-phosphate. In this step, you are saying that from glucose to glucose 6-phosphate ATP uses take place. Okay, ATP का use होता है from glucose to glucose 6-phosphate. You are saying ATP is used. Okay, ATP का use हो रहा है, energy used हो रही है. Okay, then we have fructose 6-phosphate which is converting into fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. Again energy is used, means ATP is used. Okay, then we are going down. okay, down in that step number 5, when your dehydro that fructose 1,6 phosphate converts into breakdown into two molecules, that is 3GP and your PGAL, okay, DHAP. Then that DHAP again reconverts into your 3GP, okay, and this 3GP now having two molecules. Now these two molecules will convert into your 1,3-bis phosphoglycerate, and 1,3-bis phosphoglycerate convert into 3-phosphoglycerate, and this step produce 2 ATPs. Production of 2 ATPs taking place. Production, okay, again I am saying production. Production of 2 ATP forming in the 1,3-bis phosphoglycerate converting into 3-phosphoglycerate. Now again we have one step which is phosphoenol pyruvate PAP converting into pyruvic acid. Again here 2 ATP forming take place. 2 ATP formation production. Okay, so now we have how many ATP produced? Okay, that how many ATPs? 2 ATP here and 2 ATP here. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Okay, so the net, now we have to find net gain. Net gain means total gain. Okay, total, what is the total gain of ATP taking place? So 2 plus 2 4, that is produced. This is the count of produced ATP. Okay, and we have to minus the used ATP also, then we get the net. Net का मतलब क्या होता है? Total, sum total. Okay, जो भी तुमने minus plus जोड़ा भागा दिया लिया सबका प्लस माइनस करके जो आता है, that is net gain. Okay, so you produce 4 ATP and you used 2 ATP here, so 4 minus 2 equals to 2. Okay, so answer is 2. D option is the correct option for this question. Okay, again I am explaining what is the net gain of ATP when each molecule of glucose is converted to 2 molecule of pyruvic acid. Okay, here we see that 2 ATP is used in the previous part of the glycolysis, and the last part of the glycolysis 4 ATP is producing, and here you will see 2 NADPH is also produced. These 2 NADPH is converted into your ATP. Okay, 1 NADPH gives you 3 ATP. मतलब एक NADPH जब convert होता है तो वो उसका phosphorylation होता है तो वो बनता है 3 ATP के बराबर. Okay, so that thing is you get 4 ATP and minus 2, that is 2 ATP is the net gain of glycolysis. Okay, the question is asking net gain. Net gain means total gain of ATP, direct gain of ATP directly. NADPH is not a direct source of ATP. Okay, NADPH first have to convert into ATP, then you get the ATP in the form. Okay, but in the previously it will convert into NADP. Okay, so we do not count that NADP. Okay, we count total ATP, the ATP which is totally produced. Okay, that is 2 ATP and 2 ATP, and the sum of 2 is equal to 4 and minus 2 ATP which is used, hence we get 2 is the answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. From NCERT, lined question from NCERT from your chapter of respiration in plant, and this question comes from the part of that chapter that is your anaerobic respiration, where the question is asking what is the amount of energy is produced during that lactic acid fermentation, and the answer is your less than 7%. A option is the correct option for this question. The question directly coming from your NCERT. Okay, now forward NCERT question. In that NCERT is written that these plants shows plasticity. In the plant that shows plasticity are coriander, cotton, buttercup. Okay, maize is not there, so automatically answer is maize, which does not show plasticity. Okay, maize is the plant which does not show plasticity. Okay. Next question, we have the gaseous plant growth regulator is used into the plant too. Okay, so first of all you have to know. Okay, but the question is asking which is the primary function. Okay, and B is speed of malting process. That is the again different. That is the function of different growth regulator, not from ethylene part. Okay, so answer is C. Let's move to the next question. We have that statement based question coming from your sexual reproduction of flowering plant. We have statement 1 and statement 2. Clistogamous flower invariably autogamous. Correct. Autogamous means self pollination. Okay, सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन. एक ही प्लांट में दोनों फ्लावर है, मेल और फीमेल, दोनों एक दूसरे को रिप्रोड्यूस कर दिए, सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन. ओके. Statement 2, clistogamous gamy is disadvantageous. There is no chance for cross pollination. Again I am saying autogamous means self pollination, so there is no chance of cross pollination taking place. So both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Okay, statement 1 correct because autogamous taking place. Okay, in clistogamous flowers. Then we have statement 2 that clistogamous is disadvantage as there is no chance of cross pollination. Okay, so again it is correct, both statement are correct. Now see which one having that answer. So statement B, that B option having both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, next question we have identify the incorrect statement related to pollination. Again question coming from your sexual reproduction in angiosperms. Okay, moth and butterfly are the most dominant pollinating agent among the insect. Incorrect. Okay, moth and butterfly are not the most dominant pollinating agent. The most dominating pollinating agent is bee, honey bee. Okay, then pollination by water is quite rare in flowering plant. Okay, it is rare because some plants are present as a hydrophytes, so it is rare to happen, so it is correct. Okay, next pollination by wind is more common among abiotic pollination. Okay, it is again correct. Water, that pollination by air is the most common type of pollination in abiotic category. Okay, it is also correct. Next one is flower produce foul odor to attract flies and beetle to get pollinated. Again correct. The foul smelling, the meat, rotten meat like Rafflesia, Amorphilus. These are different flowers who produce rotten meat or rotten egg like odor. Okay, and that attracts flies and beetles, not honeybees, not butterflies. Okay, so option D is also saying correctly, but the question is asking which one is incorrect. Okay, we have to find which one is incorrect. So let's see. This is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Automatically answer is A. Okay, A is the answer of this question, which is an incorrect in statement according to the question, in which statement is saying moth and butterflies are the major pollinators, but they are not the major pollinator. The most used, most advantageous and most important pollinator is honeybee. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have question coming from principle of inheritance. Okay, given below is two statement, Mendel studied 7 pair of contrasting trait in pea plant and proposed the law of inheritance. Okay, this statement is correct. Okay, correct. How it is correct, let's see. It is saying Mendel studied 7 pair of contrasting traits. Okay, see, he studied 7 character and 7 pair of traits. Okay, एक करेक्टर में 2 traits होते हैं. Okay, in one character you have 2 traits. Okay, and question is say the statement is saying Mendel studied 7 pair of contrasting traits. So it is correct. एक करेक्टर में 2 traits होते हैं, तो इधर क्या लिखा है 7 14. Okay, 7 plus 7 14. Okay, so 7 pair of contrasting trait in P and proposed law of inheritance. Correct statement. Next statement second, 7 character examined by Mendel in the experiment are pea plant where seed shape and color, flower color, pod shape and color, flower position and stem height. These all are the characters which is studied by Mendel on your pea plant. Okay, you can mark here seed shape 1, seed color 2, flower color 3, pod shape 4, pod color 5, flower position 6, flower stem stem height 7. Okay, so see, these are the 7 characters which Mendel studied, and these 7 characters having 14 traits. Okay, trait just like seed shape. Okay, you have two different seed shape. Then we have color yellow green. Then you have flower color. Okay, white and violet. Then we have pod shape. Okay, constructed and inflated. Okay, then we have flower position axial terminal. Then stem height tall and short. Pod color green and that green and yellow. Okay, seed shape is there round and wrinkled. So these are different traits studied by Mendel, and that character which he studied, it is 7, and trait that he studied, it is 14. Okay, so answer of this is both statement are correct. Let's see which one having both statement 1 and 2 are correct. It is statement, it is option B. So option B is the correct answer for this question. Okay, next, moving to the next question, we have XO type of sex determination can be found. Again, a simple question from principle of inheritance. Question is saying XO type of sex determination is found, and everyone know it is present in grasshopper. Okay, so answer is option D, grasshopper. Okay, next, ये मंकी में एक्स 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 वाई होता है, ड्रोसोफिला में भी एक्स 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 वाई होता है, बर्ड्स में जेड डब्ल्यू जेड जेड होता है. ओके, एक्स 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 वाई, एक्स 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 वाई, जेड डब्ल्यू जेड जेड, and grasshopper having XO type. Okay, so answer is D. Next, moving to 22 question. Process of translation of mRNA to proteins begins as soon as. Okay, question coming from your molecular basis of inheritance, and question asking about translation. Okay, so question is asking the process of translation of mRNA to proteins begun as soon as. When that process of mRNA converting into protein, translating into protein, that thing starts from which part? Okay, so we have 4 options here. The tRNA is activated and large subunit of ribosome encounter mRNA. Not going to happen as the first place. Then the small subunit of ribosome encounters to mRNA, that this can be happen. Next, the larger subunit of ribosome encounters mRNA, not that, again not happening. Both the subunit join together to bind mRNA, not. First of all, your mRNA go and bind with small subunit of ribosome, then the process of translation start. Okay, so the question saying that the process of translation of mRNA to protein begun as soon as your mRNA binds with smaller subunit of ribosome, and this question having option number B, which saying that the smaller subunit of ribosome encounters with mRNA. So the correct option for this question is B option, which is saying that your mRNA counters with your smaller subunit of ribosome, and due to which translation process goes started. Okay, let's move to the next question. Again, question coming from your molecular basis of inheritance. DNA polymorphism forms the basis of translation? No. Genetic mapping? No. DNA fingerprinting? No. Polymorphism? Okay, this is again straightforward question from your NCERT. कि NCERT में डायरेक्ट लिखा हुआ है DNA polymorphism. It is present in your genetic mapping and DNA fingerprinting simultaneously, not alone. Okay, so answer both genetic mapping एंड डीएनए फिंगरप्रिंटिंग दोनों में साथ में होता है, दोनों में तुमको साथ में पढ़ाया जाता है डीएनए पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई द आंसर इज डी, बोथ जेनेटिक मैपिंग एंड योर डीएनए फिंगरप्रिंटिंग. Okay, going to the next question, we have read the following statement and choose the set of correct statements. Okay, again question coming from your molecular basis of inheritance. Euchromatin is loosely packed chromatin. Okay, you have to choose the correct. It is wrong. Okay, euchromatin is not loosely, it is tightly packed. Okay, then heterochromatin, correct. Okay, wrong. Euchromatin, we have question, read the following statement and choose the set of correct. Okay, correct, we have to give correct statement. Okay, so A, euchromatin is loosely packed chromatin, correct. Okay, it is correct. Next, we have heterochromatin is transcript actively. Okay, it is wrong. Okay, this thing not happen. Then histone octamer is wrapped by negatively charged DNA in nucleosome. It is correct. Okay. Then we have histone are rich in lysine and arginine. It is correct. Histone के अंदर arginine और lysine amino acid होता है. Next, a typical nucleosome contains 400 base pair of DNA helix. No, it contains 200. Okay, not 400. It contains 200 base pair. Okay. So answer A, C, D. A, C, D are correct statement regarding to this question. So let's find which having A, C, D. It's C option which having A, C, D. Okay. Now moving to the next question we have. Which of the following statement is true? Not true. Okay, not true. It is not true. Question is saying not true. Okay, not true regarding gel electrophoresis technique. Okay, which of the following statement is not true? Again I am saying not true. Question saying not true. Okay, so bright orange color bands of DNA can be observed in the gel when exposed to the UV light. It is correct. Okay, it is correct statement, and question is asking not correct. When you put that thing under the UV radiation, you will get orange bands of DNA. So it is correct statement. So it is not the answer, because question is asking not true. Okay, not true. It is asking not a true answer. It is asking not true. कौन सा गलत है? Incorrect. Okay, question is asking incorrect statement out of these four. So first statement is correct statement. It is not the answer. Next, the process of extraction of separated DNA strand from the gene is called illusion. It is also correct statement. So it is correct, but not the answer. Okay, the separated DNA fragment are stained by using ethimide bromide. Okay, again it is correct statement. Okay, not the answer, but it is a correct statement. But your question is asking not true, incorrect statement. Okay, the presence of chromogenic substance give blue color of DNA band on the gel. Okay, this is the wrong statement. It gives orange color. Okay, it gives you orange color, not blue color. So answer of this question is D. Okay, next, moving to the next question we have. Polymerase chain reaction is used in DNA amplification. Correct statement. Okay, question number 26 statement assertion. It is saying that polymerase chain reaction is used in DNA amplification. This is correct assertion. Then reason, the ampicillin resistant gene is used as a selectable marker to check the transformation. It is also correct, but your assertion is not explaining the reason. So the answer is both assertion reason is the correct, but reason is not correct explanation of A. Okay, so answer is C. Okay, first thing is saying about polymerase chain reaction. Second reason is saying about that selectable marker. So both are different topics. Okay, so that's why assertion and reason both are correct, but both are not explanation of each other. As reason is not explanation of assertion. Okay, so answer is C. Next we have, which one of the following statement cannot connect it to predation? Question coming from your ecology. इसमें से क्या predation show नहीं करता है? Okay, first, it is necessary by nature to maintain the ecological balance. Okay, it is correct. Okay, predators are so clever, they control the number of prey inside the environment. If their number is not under the control, they will eat up all the ecosystem, and ecosystem balance will be disbalanced. Okay, so statement 1 is the related to your predation, but question is asking which is not related to predation. Okay, second, it help in maintaining species diversity in a community. Again I am saying it is correct. Okay, because it controls the number of prey. Okay, so that's why it is also connected with predation. Okay, next, it might lead to the extinction of species. Okay, it is also correct. Okay, it is also connected to the predation. Okay, if the predator loses its cleverness, okay, it does not कनेक्ट टू द प्रे. ओके, मतलब वो एक ही प्रे को खाते जा रहा है. जैसे टाइगर है, उसको बस आज खाना है डियर, कल भी डियर खाना है, परसों भी डियर खाना है. एवरी डे दैट टाइगर वांट्स टू ईट डियर and it is not counting the number of deer. Okay, then automatically one day the extinction of deer take place in particular ecosystem by the tiger, so it might lead to the extinction of species. This is also connected to the predation. Last one, both the interacting species are negatively impacted. No, it is wrong. Okay, predation is a plus minus relationship in which one is in positive side having the profit, that is your predator, and one is on negative side, that is your prey. Okay, and the option B saying both the interacting species are negatively impact. Both are not negatively impact. One is positively impact and other one is negatively impact. So answer is D. Correct answer for this is D. Okay, D is the correct answer. Next, moving to the next question we have. So 28, coming from again from your ecology, decomposition is process in which detritus degraded into simple substance by microbes. Correct. Okay, this is the definition of decomposition. Decomposition means what? High, large mass, large biomolecules are converted into small biomolecules by microbes. That is, the large particles is converted into small particles by your microbe. That is the definition of decomposition. Okay, so it is correct. Okay, next, decomposition is faster in detritus rich in lignin and chitin. Wrong. Okay, wrong. Lignin and chitin, they are reduces that it will retard the decomposition process. Okay, if decomposition process completing in 2 days, and if the that dead body or detritus have your lignin and chitin rich cell body, but all bodies rich with lignin and chitin, so it will take more time to degrade. If it is taking 2 days to degrade, but if it having lignin and chitin, it will degrade in 5 to 10 days. So the statement is saying decomposition faster. No, it is not faster, it is slow in detritus which is rich in lignin and chitin. So statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. So let's see which one having this. Statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. It is D option. Okay, the answer of this question is D option. Next, moving to the next question we have. Okay, next, which of the following is not a method of ex situ conservation? Ex situ conservation means you are conserving wildlife, you are conserving biodiversity from outside their natural habitat. Okay, उनके असली घर से तुम उसको कहीं और बचा रहे हो. That is ex situ conservation. Okay, in situ means you are conserving the organism inside their natural habitat. Ex situ means you are conserving that organism outside from their natural habitat into a artificial area made by human. Okay, so cryopreservation, it is an ex situ conservation. Okay, then in vitro fertilization, it is also in situ ex situ conservation. Okay, micropropagation, it is also ex situ conservation. Natural park, it is in situ conservation. So answer is C. Okay, C is the correct answer of this question. Okay, now moving to the next question. Moving to the next question. Habitat loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion and coextinction. Coming question coming from your biodiversity and its conservation. Okay, and it is a simple question, very very simple. These are the four quadrants, four evil quadrants of biodiversity loss, and automatically here biodiversity loss is written. So answer is 4. Answer is 4, biodiversity loss. Okay, next, moving to the next question. Match the following question coming from your plant kingdom. Okay, so here we have some organism names and here we have its life cycle, how their life cycle running. Okay, so first we have Spirogyra. Spirogyra, it is your algae. So let's see what is Spirogyra having its life cycle. It having dominant haploid life. Okay, so we have to find which one is dominant haploid free living. Okay, it is having 2. Spirogyra, dominant haploid free living gametophyte. Okay, you know algae in which haploid is dominant over diploid. Gametophyte is dominant over your sporophyte. Okay, then we have fun. Okay, fun, dominant diploid sporophyte altering with reduced gametophyte prothallus. Okay, fun, that is your pteridophyte. In pteridophyte you will find prothallus. Okay, then and protonema, again I am saying protonema, it's from bryophytes. Okay, students get confused between protonema and prothallus. Prothallus is belongs to pteridophytes and your protonema, it is your part of bryophyte. Okay, next we have Funaria, bryophyte. Okay, then let's see what this Funaria goes with. Dominant haploid leafy gametophyte altering with the partially dependent multicellular sporophyte, that is your 4. Okay, then we have Cycus. Let's remain that one is the remaining one. Okay, so A goes with B goes with 3, C goes with 4, and D goes with 1. Okay, so answer A2, B3, C4, D1. Let's see here which one having A2. Okay, A and C having A2. Then we have B mark 3. Okay, there B3, C4 and D1. So answer is C. Okay, C is the correct answer for this question. Let's move to the next question. Okay, again I'm match the following question coming from your cell biology, cell the unit of life. Okay, here you have different types of chromosome according to the position of centromere, and here their definitions. Okay, so first we have metacentric. Okay, metacentric, you know the metacentric chromosome means that centromere is present in the middle of the chromosome, middle part. I will draw the diagram also here. Okay, this is your metacentric centromere in the middle part. Okay, it will dividing your chromosome into two equal, the arms P Q arms both are equal in size. That is metacentric. So metacentric chromosome goes with centromere in the middle forming two equals arm of chromosome third. Okay, next we have ecocentric. Okay, ecocentric, अब देखो इसमें क्या होता है ecocentric में closely related to the end part. Okay, so centromere situated close to the end forming one extreme short and one very long, this type of chromosome. Okay, I am drawing the diagram here. You will find one arm is very short and one arm is very long. That is your acrocentric. Okay, now submetacentric means one arm is long but one arm is short, but they are not that much long and short. Okay, that is your submetacentric, and it is your centromere slightly away from the middle forming a one shorter arm and one longer arm. That is your submetacentric. Okay, now one in telocentric, everyone know that it will look like this, in which your centromere is present at the top of the chromosome. Okay, so it is terminal end. Okay, so A goes with 3. Let's see here, A with 3, automatically answer first B. Okay, A 3, B 1, C 4, D 2, answer is B. Okay, next moving to the next question we have. Okay, next question, biomolecule, I think so. Okay, yes, it is from your biomolecule chapter. So read the following statement, choose the correct statement. Okay, you have to find out correct statements. Okay, correct statement you have to find. Okay, so first statement saying lecithin found in the plasma membrane is a glycolipid. Wrong, it is a phospholipid. Okay, phospholipid it is. So this statement is wrong. Okay, next one. Saturated fatty acid possesses one or more CC bonds. Okay, wrong again. Okay, they can possess fatty acid which having one or more CC bond, and again unsaturated one contain no bonds. Okay, so it is wrong, not fully right. Okay, then generally oil have low melting point, hence remain as oil in winter. Correct. Okay, correct. Your oils, you will find oil does not that ऑयल जो होते हैं वो सर्दियों में जमते नहीं है, दे डज नॉट स्टक, दे डज नॉट accumulate just like ghee. Okay, so that is C option, that C statement is correct statement. Then lipids are generally insoluble in water but soluble in some organic solvent. Correct. Okay, correct. Your lipid are insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvent like benzene. Okay, in benzene your fatty acid can easily soluble. Okay, so option D, that statement D is correct statement. Then we have E statement. It's saying your that when fatty acid is esterified with glycol, monoglyceride are formed. Okay, it is correct. Okay, when you do the esterification of glycerol, okay, it will convert, means when you do the fatty acid as esterification, then it will convert in with the glycerol, it will convert into monoglyceride, triglyceride, or your diglyceride. Okay, and these different glyceride form is developed when you do esterification of fatty acid with glycerol. Okay, so it is also correct. So let's see C, D and E, this is the correct statement. out of these 5, and let's see behind which one having D. Okay, D option is the correct option because it having C, D and E. Okay, now moving to the next question we have. Okay, it is question from ecology again. While explaining interspecific interactions, a population plus sign is assigned for beneficial interaction, that you know. Okay, in that your population interaction we studied different type of relationship, in which we studied plus and negative sign. Okay, plus means benefit, species is benefited, plus means, and minus, plus means species is benefiting, बेनिफिट में है, स्पीशीज पॉजिटिव में है, गेन है. ओके, नेगेटिव मींस लॉस में है. ओके, नेगेटिव है. So while explaining the interspecies relationship, plus sign assigned as beneficial interaction, negative sign is determined detrimental means loss type of interaction, and 0 for neutral interaction. So the question is given you, in this question it is given that which of the following interaction can be assigned plus and for one species and negative for another species, then this interaction will be, let's see which one will. Competition, you know, it is minus minus. Okay, predation, one is positive, one is negative. Amensalism, one is negative, another one does not get effect. And commensalism, one is positive, another one is 0. Okay, so automatically the question is asking one is positive, another one is negative. So answer is B, predation. Predation, in which one organism is on positive beneficial side, that is your predator, and other one is on negative side, that is your prey. Okay, so answer is B. Next, move to the next question we have. What is the role of large bundle sheath cell found around the vascular bundle in the C4 plants? Okay, this is question coming from your photosynthesis plus anatomy of flowering plant, because this question is connecting with anatomy of flowering plant, and it shows you Crane's anatomy. Okay, so that to protect the vascular tissue for high light intensity, that is not the work of bundle sheath cells. Okay, next, to provide the site for photorespiration pathway, not in C4 plant, you will find there is very less photorespiration or nil photorespiration is present, so it is automatically literally most incorrect option. Okay, then to increase the number of chloroplasts for the operation of Calvin cycle rise, yes, bundle sheath cells have high number of chloroplasts, so it will increase the number of chloroplasts for the photosynthesis process. Okay, so it is correct. Next one, let's see the D1 also, to enable the plant to tolerate high temperature, that is all not the function. Okay, so the question is, the answer is C. Okay, what is the role of large bundle sheath cell found around the vascular bundle? Its role is to increase the number of chloroplast, chlorophyll, to run the cycle C4 cycle. Okay, now let's moving to the next question we have. You can see here, this is the Crane's anatomy. Okay, and this is the vascular bundle, and around the vascular bundle you will find this green circle. This is blue part is your vascular bundle, and this green part is your bundle sheath cells. Okay, so these large bundle sheath cells help in photosynthesis by increasing the number of chloroplasts. Okay, next, moving to the next question, a image based question from your sexual reproduction in flowering plant. Which part of fruit label in the given figure marks at false fruit? Okay, you know false fruit develop from other than gynoecium. ओके, जो ओवरी होता है उसके अलावा कहीं और से फ्रूट बन जाए उसको बोलते हैं फॉल्स फ्रूट. ओके, अ फ्रूट डेवलप फ्रॉम अदर देन ovary, it is called false fruit. Okay, so in this diagram you will find which part denotes that fruit part. Okay, and it is C part. Okay, and this C is your thalamus. Okay, thalamus. D is, this D part is your seed. This D is seed. Okay, B1 is your endocarp. Okay, it is inside endocarp, and A1 is your mesocarp. But the question is asking which part of fruit label in the given figure mark as a false fruit, and you know false fruit develop other than ovary. In this image it is your thalamus. Okay, so answer is C, thalamus, D option. Okay, next, moving to the next question, we have, which of the following occurred due to the presence of autosome link dominant trait? Okay, question coming from your principle of inheritance, and you have to find which one of these four disease is autosomal link dominant. Okay, autosomal dominant disorder you have to find. So first is thalassemia. Thalassemia is not autosomal dominant, it is your autosomal recessive. Then you have sickle cell anemia, that is again autosomal recessive. This is also autosomal recessive. This is also autosomal recessive. Muscular dystrophy, okay, this one is your autosomal dominant. And last one is hemophilia, that is X-linked disorder. Okay, it is not related to autosome, it is related to sex chromosome, X-linked. X-linked recessive one. Okay, so answer of this question is asking which one is autosomal dominant disorder, and the autosomal dominant disorder is your myotonic dystrophy or muscular dystrophy, which we call commonly. Okay, so answer is C. Next, moving to the next question. Given below is the assertion reasons. Okay, again the question from your principle of inheritance. So Mendel law of independent assortment does not hold good for the genes that located on the cross closely one of the same chromosome. Correct. Okay, it is correct. Mendel's law of independent assortment does not hold good for the genes that are located closely on the same chromosome. Okay, this second line from here does not hold good for the gene that located closely on the same chromosome. Located closely on the same chromosome. This thing is your linkage. Okay, linkage. ये word जो ये sentence ये line है, located closely on one the same chromosome. This thing is linkage. Linkage. Okay. So the statement assertion saying Mendel's law of independent assortment does not hold good for the genes that are located closely on the same chromosome. Linkage, and you know linkage is the exception of Mendel law of independent assortment, means linkage does not follow Mendel's law of independent assortment. So this assertion is true. Next reason, closely located gene assorted independently. No, no, no. Okay, no. Closely related gene assorted independently means they will show recombination, but closely located gene they show linkage. In linkage, recombination is low or zero, and the same parental combination is very high, 100% or more than 50%, you can say. So reason is wrong. So assertion is true, reason is false. Let's see which one having this. First assertion is not correct, this is not. Both assertion is correct, not. Both assertion reason are correct, not. Last one, assertion is correct but reason is not correct. So answer is fourth. Okay, let's move the next question. Okay, next question we have, in a if a geneticist used the blind approach for sequencing the whole genome of an organism followed by assignmenting of function to different segments, the methodology adopted by him is called, are बहुत simple, sequence annotation. Okay, sequence annotation question coming from your human genome project. Okay, and it is direct question, direct answer from NCERT. Sequence annotation is the technique in which you will easily know the function, know the sequencing of the chromosomes of the genes present on the chromosome. Okay, other ones does not show that thing. Okay, so the answer is B. Next, moving to the next question, 40. In the following palindromic based sequences of DNA, which one can be cut easily by particular restriction enzyme? Okay, palindromic sequences are there. Okay, so we have to find out which one can easily cut down. Okay, so this is directly again from NCERT. You know that endonuclease eco R1. Okay, so that is your GAA this one. Okay, this C. 5 GAA-TTC, इसका palindromic CTTAAG. Okay, why not first GTATTC? This is not showing that it is correct, going to be palindromic sequence with eco R1. Okay, then you have GATATACT. Okay, GTATCGTA. This is again not showing that thing. Okay, then next CTCAGTGAGTACA. Okay, again it is not cutting palindromic sequencing like this. Okay, next question we are moving to. The answer for this question is C. Next, moving to the next question, 41. Okay, transposons can be used during which of the following techniques? Question coming from your chapter molecular basis of inheritance. Okay, transposons. What are transposons? You have to first understand in this question what is the meaning of transposons. Transposons are nothing, they are jumping genes. The genes which jump from one position to another position in a DNA sequence. Okay, so that transposons can easily be used in gene slicing. Okay, so answer is direct answer, simple one word answer, it is gene slicing. Because PCR, polymerase chain reaction, we use tech polymerase, we use different thing, it is for amplification. Okay, gene sequencing, it is human genome project. And autoradiography, it is to recognize, it is to determine that radioactive probe in your DNA fingerprinting technique. Okay, so the answer is gene slicing. Transposon, that is your jumping gene which jump from one position to another position, it is used in gene slicing. So answer is third option, C option, gene slicing. Let's move to the next question. Which one of the following will accelerate phosphorus cycle? Okay, this question is from deleted part of ecology, from that nutrient cycle, but it is very simple question. Okay, which one of the following accelerate phosphorus cycles? For when will you accelerate? How the phosphorus cycle will accelerate means how you can add more phosphorus inside the phosphorus cycle. Let's see. Rainfall and storm, not, it will increase the number of nitrogen. Nitrogen cycle को accelerate करेगा ये चीज. Nitrogen cycle will accelerate. Next one, burning of fossil fuel. This also accelerate your carbon cycle, not phosphorus. Carbon cycle will accelerate. Next one, volcanic activity. Again, it is not going to accelerate your phosphorus cycle. It will accelerate your carbon cycle. Next one, weathering of rock. This one accelerate your phosphorus cycle. Why? Because you know phosphorus, it is a mineral. Okay, it is present inside the rock. Okay, in the mineralized form, it is present inside the rock. Weathering of rock means breakdown of rock, converting of rock into the soil. When this rock breaks, that phosphorus will come out from that rock and it will accumulate inside the soil, and it will increase or accelerate the rate of phosphorus cycle. So answer for this question, 42th question, is option D, weathering of rocks. Next, moving to the next question. Then, in the taxonomical categories, which hierarchical arrangement ascending order in correct to the case of animal? Okay, again a very simple, a basic question of biology. What is the biological hierarchy? Taxonomical hierarchy of that hierarchy system. Okay, and everyone know kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. आंख बंद करके आंसर देने वाला क्वेश्चन है. ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Kingdom से phylum, from phylum to class, class to order, order to family, family to genus, genus to species. That is the correct arrangement of hierarchy, taxonomical hierarchy. Okay, next, moving to the next question, 45th 44th question. In which of the following animal digestive tract has additional chamber like crop and gizzard? Okay, question from your animal kingdom part, chordates. Okay, this question is asking which animal digestive tract had additional two chambers, crop and gizzard. And everyone know crop and gizzard is present in aves, birds. Crop for accumulation of food and gizzard is for grinding of food. Okay, the function of crop is accumulation of food, storing of food which they eat, and your gizzard, the function of gizzard in bird digestive tract is to grinding of food. Okay, so let's see which one having the birds. From the fourth option, we will going to start. Cattle, it is not a bird. Dove, it is a bird. Crocodile, it is not a bird. Okay, next one, bufo, that is your frog, not a bird. Balentoptera, that is your blue whale, not a bird. Then Bangarus, that is your reptile snake. Okay, it is also Bangarus cat. Okay, that is also not the a bird. Okay, next B option, Crowus, that is your crow. Okay, it is a bird. Columba, that is your pigeon. It is a bird. Okay, it is a bird. It is a bird. A chameleon, but it is not a bird. It is a reptile. Okay, and first option, peacock. Okay, it is your bird. Then Pesticula, that is your peacock. Oh, sorry, parrot. Okay, it is also a bird. And Crowus, that is your crow. It is also the bird. So A option, which contain all three organisms, are birds. So answer is A. Okay, next, moving to the next question, 45th question. Question coming from your animal kingdom, again assertion reason type of question, and very 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 important and very common, and very, you can say, it is a very commonest, everyone know. Okay, हर जगह use होने वाली soul, you can say soul line of animal kingdom chapter, that all vertebrates are chordates but all chordates are not vertebrate. That is the soul line of animal kingdom chapter. Okay, all vertebrates are chordate, सारे vertebrates chordate होते हैं, but सारे chordates vertebrates नहीं होते. Okay, because before going to this question, you have to understand the classification, the arrangement of chordata. Okay, वो मैं इधर लिख के बताता हूँ सबको. Chordates, so chordates are is divided into three subphyla, that is your Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Okay, then Vertebrata again converted into two classes. Okay, Gynostromata and Agranatha. Okay, Agranatha and Granatha. Agranatha में आते हैं तुम्हारे cyclostomes, myxine, hangfish, the animals who do not have jaw. Okay, and Granatha you have two ones, Pisces and Tetrapoda. Pisces having two subclasses, that is your bony fish, Osteichthyes, and cartilaginous fish, Condicthyes, and Tetrapoda, four subclasses, that is amphibians, reptiles, aves, and mammals. Okay, so this is the classification of your chordata. Okay, and by this question, by this classification, you can easily solve this question. Okay, so the statement 1 is saying what? All vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. All chordates, all vertebrates, these all are vertebrates. Okay, see again, these all are vertebrates: cyclostome, bony fish, oxothes, cartilaginous fish, conducthes, amphibian, reptiles, aves, mammals. These all are vertebrates. So all vertebrates are chordate. Vertebrates come under chordata, means you have chordates. Okay, so all vertebrates are chordate, but all chordates means it will contain urochordata, cephalochordata, and vertebrata. So all chordates means urochordate, cephalochordate, vertebrates. All chordates are not vertebrates. Your urochordata, cephalochordata, they do not contain vertebral column. Okay, so that statement saying all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Okay, so this statement, your assertion is correct. Okay, assertion is correct. Next reason, notochord is replaced by vertebral column in adult vertebrate. Okay, Why they are not called chordate? That all chordates are not called. Why not called vertebrate? Because notochord is replaced by vertebral column in adult vertebrate. So it is also correct. Okay, and the answer is that both assertion reason are correct and reason correctly explaining the assertion. Okay, so let's see which one having AR are correct and R is correct explanation of A. That is your B. Option B is the correct answer for this classical and most used question and the sole line question of animal kingdom. Okay, next move to the next question we have. Which of the following present between the adjacent bone of vertebral column? Question coming from your locomotion and movement. Vertebrae number 1, vertebrae number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. इनके बीच में क्या होता है? Simple intercalated discs. Okay, or we call them intervertebral discs. Okay, option number this C. Okay, C है, उल्टा लिखा हुआ है, A B C D नहीं है, ये वाला C है. I will correct here. This is B and this is C. So correct answer for this question is C, intercalated disc, which is present between your every vertebrae and that is forms cartilaginous joint. That's why you can move your back. Okay. Next question. 47. Which one of the following not a connective tissue? Question coming from animal tissue. Okay, connective tissue कौन सा नहीं है इनमें से? Neuroglia, it is a neural tissue. Wrong. Adipose tissue, it is a connective tissue. Right. Blood, advanced connective tissue. Cartilage, advanced connective tissue. Okay, so answer A, neuroglia. Question is asking not a connective tissue. So neuroglia, it is not a connective tissue, it is a neural tissue. So answer is A. Okay, simple one word question coming in NEET exam. Next question from your cockroach. Tegmenia in cockroach arises from what is tegmenia? Tegmenia is the first feather, the first that flying feather of the cockroach. This one, ये जो होता है. This one. This is the first feather of cockroach. This is called tegmenia, and tegmenia is present in which part of the cockroach? You know, cockroach is divided into three parts: prothorax, metathorax, and mesothorax. Prothorax, upper one, middle one is mesothorax, and lower one is metathorax. So you can see here, this part is connected in the middle part of the cockroach. So it is your answer is mesothorax. Mesothorax is the middle part of the thorax. Cockroach thorax is divided into three parts: prothorax, mesothorax, and metathorax. Prothorax, first one, second one, middle one is mesothorax, and the last one, end one is your metathorax. And your tegmia, which is the first wing, first flying wing of cockroach. Cockroach भी उड़ता है थोड़ी देर के लिए. Okay, the first wing. Okay, the connection area where the first wing tegmia is present, that is your mesothorax. So answer is C, mesothorax. Okay, let's move to the next question. Under normal physiological condition in human being, every 100 ml of oxygenated blood deliver ml of O2 in the tissue. Again, a simple, very simple, normal NCERT lined based question. Everyone know that 100 ml of every 100 ml of oxygenated blood carries 5 ml oxygen. Okay, to the tissue. मतलब 100 ml blood है, so 100 ml blood oxygenated, it will carry 5 ml oxygen to tissue. Okay, every 100 ml of oxygenated blood carries 5 ml of oxygen which is transported to the tissue. A simple NCERT based question. So answer is C. Next question, which of the following is not the function of conducting part of respiratory system? First you have to understand which one is the conducting part of respiratory system and which one is the exchanging part. absorbing part of respiratory system. Conducting part means it only conducting the gases, not exchange of gases take place, and it is from nose to your primary bronchioles region. Okay, then after that tertiary bronchial and alveoli, that is your exchange of the gases region. So what is the following? Not the function, not pucha, not the function of conducting part of the respiratory system. Okay, everyone know what is the function? It is only transporting the gases, and the exchange, the diffusion of gases, it is taking place in the conduct exchanging region, that is your region of alveoli. So automatically you can find the answer. Provide surface for diffusion of O2 and CO2. Answer is first. Okay, other option we also see it clear inhale air from foreign particle. That thing happens in your nose. Nose have that nose have the epithelium, and it also having hairs. Okay, that hairs traps the foreign bodies. Okay, then inhale air is humidified inside the that conducting part of air get humidified, get wet. Okay, then temperature of inhale air is brought to the body temperature. Again it is cooled down by the help of different motions inside your conducting tree of the respiratory system. The air will be cooled down. अभी तुमने जो बाहर एयर है वो गर्म है, जब तुम्हारे अंदर जाती है वो एयर ठंडी हो जाती है बिकॉज ऑफ epithelium and all other things which is present inside the conducting part of the respiratory system. So answer of this question is A option. Okay, next moving to the next question we have. Okay, statement based question. The coagulum is formed of the network of thread called thrombin. It is wrong. Okay, it is made up of fibrin. Okay, then spleen is the graveyard of rectocyte. It is correct. So statement 1 is correct, and statement 1 is wrong, and statement 2 is correct. Let's see, the statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. So answer is 1. Simple. Okay, next we have nitrogenous waste is extracted in the form of pellet or paste. Again a simple question. Okay, you know what which different excretory wastes are there. Uricotelic organisms are there which will excrete urea. Uric cotelic is there which will excrete uric acid. Aminotelic are there which excrete out ammonia. Okay, so the question is asking excreted in the form of pellet or paste. Okay, pellet or paste में क्या निकलता है? Uric acid, and uric acid is excreted by what? Birds. Okay, so there we have to find which one is the bird. Okay, pavo, peacock, ornithorhynchus, platypus, salamander, amphibian, hippocampus, yes, that seahorse. Okay, which excrete uric acid, which is excreted in the form of pellet and paste. That is uric acid. Uric acid जो होता है वो pellet और paste के form में निकलता है. Okay, so answer is pavo, peacock. Ornithorhynchus, mammal. Okay, which is present on land as well as in water also, so it can excrete urea. Okay, salamander, amphibian, amino acid, your ammonia. Okay, hippocampus, your seahorse, which is an Pisces fish, ammonia. Okay, going to the next question we have. Which of the following is correct match of disease and its symptoms regarding to it? Muscular dystrophy and autoimmune disorder causing progressive diminution of skeletal muscle. Wrong. Muscular dystrophy, it is a genetic disorder, not a autoimmune disorder. It is a genetic disorder. Genetic disorder. Next we have arthritis, inflammation of joint. Correct. Okay, next tetany, high calcium level causing rapid spasm. Wrong. Low calcium level, due to low calcium levels rapid spasm occur in tetany disease. Then myasthenia gravis, genetic disorder resulting in weakening and paralysis of skeletal muscle. Wrong. It is an autoimmune disorder. Okay, so answer is B, arthritis, which is correctly matched with this definition. Inflammation of joint. Other A, C and D, they are incorrectly explained there. Okay, so answer is B, arthritis. Next we have 54, others and reason. Osteoporosis characterized by decreased bone mass and increased chance of fracture. Correct. In osteoporosis, what happen? Your bone become hollow. The calcium level inside the bone goes decreased, so the bone is easily to get fracture in osteoporosis disease. Then common cause of osteoporosis, increased level of estrogen. Again see this line, increased level of estrogen. No, it is lower level of estrogen. So reason is wrong. So answer is, assertion is correct and reason is wrong. Okay, assertion is correct but reason is not correct. Assertion is correct but reason is not correct. That is your fourth option. Okay, assertion is correct and reason is not correct. Okay, so let's move to the next question we have. Next we have statement based question again. Okay, from cell biology, or you can say from that biological classification. It is basically from your cell biology because it is asking the size, and the size is given in your cell biology chapter. In the cell sizes are there. So mycoplasma can pass through less than 1 micron filter. Okay, correct. They are smaller than bacteria and they can cross 1 micron filter size of filter. Okay, then mycoplasma are bacteria with the cell wall. Wrong. They do not have cell wall. They are cell wall less prokaryote. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Let's see that which one having. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is correct. So answer is D option. Statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. Next, move to the next question we have. Next question. Select the incorrect statement with respect to mitosis. Question from your cell division. Splitting of centromere occur in anaphase. Correct. This thing will happen. Okay. This is the centromere. They will split down. Okay. Due to which the movement of chromosome occurs. Okay. Then we have all the chromosome lie at the equator of metaphase. That is a characteristic feature of metaphase, that all chromosome they are is present on the center line, in the center of the cell. That is your metaphyseal plate, and they will look like very clearly in this stage of cell division. So it is also the correct statement. Next, spindle fiber attached to centromere of chromosome. No, wrong. It is not connected to centromere. It is connect to your kinetochore. Kinetochore is the place where the spindle fiber correct, not सेंट्रोमेयर. ओके, सेंट्रोमेयर एक पूरा सर्कल है जिसके बीच में एक पर्टिकुलर रीजन है जहां पे काइनेटोकोर है, एंड दैट काइनेटोकोर इज द प्लेस वेयर योर स्पिंडल फाइबर इज connect. Next, D, chromosome decondense in telophase. Decondense means again they will decondense in the telophase. That is correct. Okay, so answer of this 56th question is option C, that spindle fiber attached to centromere of chromosome, it attached to kinetochore. Okay, so answer is C option. Next, moving to the next question we have. Regarding meiosis, which of the following statement is incorrect? Meiosis की बात हो रही है भैया, cell division. Okay, reduction division, meiosis. 4 haploid cell are formed at the end of meiosis. Correct. Meiosis 2, when the meiosis divided into two parts, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. At the end of meiosis 2, you found 4 haploid cells. Okay. Next, there are 2 stages in meiosis 1 and 2. Correct. Next, DNA replication occur in S phase of meiosis. Second, wrong. It is occur in meiosis 1. meiosis 1 के S phase में होता है, not in meiosis 2 S phase. Okay, DNA replication occur in the S phase of meiosis 1. Combination occur in meiosis 1. Correct. That is occur in your pectitin that prophase 1 stage. Okay, so option A correct, option B correct, option D correct, option C incorrect, and question is asking which of the following statement is incorrect. So answer is C option. Okay, C option is the correct answer. Next, we are going to the next question. Identify the asexual reproductive structure associated with the penicillium fungus ascomycetes. That is your ascomycetes. And asexual reproduction in ascomycetes, you know, it is done by conidia. So direct answer conidia. Okay, gammules, bird, zoospore, they are not formed in this. Okay, but this is your vegetative propagation, vegetative type of propagation, and it is seen in yeast, all that budding. Okay, zoospore that is seen in phycomycetes, and gammules that is not in your fungi, it is a part of animal kingdom, gammule formations. Okay, so answer is C, conidia. Next, which of the following statement true regarding spermatogenesis but do not hold true for oogenesis? ऐसा कौन सा स्टेटमेंट है इनमें से जो स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस के लिए करेक्ट है बट नॉट करेक्ट फॉर oogenesis? लेट्स सी. In both spermatogenesis and oogenesis, you will at the end result of that process is formation of haploid gametes. So it is going with both. I writing both here means it is same in both spermatogenesis and gametogenesis. So both is here. Okay. Then we have differentiation of gamete occur at completion of meiosis. This thing happen is spermatogenesis. स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस में होता है ये. ओके. देन meiosis occur continuously in mitochondrial division of stem cell. It is also occur in spermatogenesis. Meiosis occur continuously in spermatogenesis. Continuously meiosis is there, but in oogenesis you will find meiosis oogonium, secondary oocyte, primary oocyte, they are arrest in some stages of meiosis. So there is no continuous meiosis, they are arrested in between some stages. So that C statement, it goes only with spermatogenesis, not sharing with oogenesis. Next, it is controlled by luteinizing hormone LH and FSH hormone secreted by anterior pituitary, right? In both male and female, anterior pituitary secrete FSH and LH, which control the process of spermatogenesis and oogenesis simultaneously. So option D is going with both. Next, it is initiated in puberty. Spermatogenesis, it is initiated in puberty, but oogenesis इंटरयूट्रेन लाइफ से चल रहा है फीमेल की बॉडी में. ओके, सो इट गोज विद. So statement A and statement D, it is present in both spermatogenesis and oogenesis, but statement B, statement D, C and statement E, these both are goes only with spermatogenesis, not with oogenesis. Okay, let's move to the next question. So answer is B, C, E, A option. Okay. Next, at which stage of life oogenesis present process is initiated? Adult, not. Puberty, not. Birth, not. Direct answer, embryonic development. During the embryonic development in female, process of oogenesis is started. Primary oocytes is start to develop. Oogonium start to develop in their uterine life, embryonic development stage. So C is correct answer for question number 16. Next, moving to the next question. The release of sperm into the seminiferous tubule is called spermiation. Correct statement, correct bhaiya, correct. Spermiogenesis is process of formation of sperm from spermatogonia. Okay, spermiogenesis is the process of formation of sperm from spermatogonia. Wrong. Okay, spermiogenesis is not that process. Are incorrect. The release of sperm into the seminiferous tubule. The release of sperm into seminiferous tubule is called spermiation. Spermiation. Okay, it is wrong. It is semination. Okay, next. Spermiogenesis is the process of formation of sperm from spermatogonia. It is also wrong. Okay, so both statement 1 and 2 are incorrect. So answer is C. Okay, C is the correct answer for this question. The release of sperm into seminiferous tubule is called spermiation. It is called semination. Okay, then spermiogenesis is the process of formation of sperm from spermatogonia. Okay, not that is spermatocytogenesis. Okay, not spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis means formation of spermatids from spermatogonia. Okay, so answer is both statement 1 and statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, moving to the next question. Lippy loop is a type of contraceptive used as a non-medicated IUDs. Okay, non-medicated IUDs. Non-medicated IUDs are your lippy loops. Copper releasing, that is your multi-load 375. Cervical barriers and vault barriers, they are physical methods. Okay, physical barrier method. So answer is D, that is non-medicated IOD, which is lippy loops. Okay, moving to the next question we have. In E. coli strain, I gene get mutated and its product cannot be bind to the inducer molecule. If growth medium is provided with lactose, what will be the happen? Okay, E. coli strain I gene, that I gene inducer gene, okay, it will get mutated हुआ तो क्या हुआ? Now it will not going to bind with that inducer region, okay, and वहां पे जाके inducer region पे नहीं bind करेगा तो lactose कैसे उसे bind कर पाएगा? Okay, and if you giving the lactose to that E. coli, automatically that lactose is not going to be absorbed because it is being mutated. Okay, so automatically answer that Z gene, Y gene, A gene, okay, they are not going to synthesize mRNA, and from that mRNA proteins and enzymes will not get to produce. So option Z, Y, A gene will not be translated. Okay, RNA polymerase will bind to promoter, ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता because it is get mutated. Only Z gene get transmit, not, it will not transcript all the genes. Z and G will be transcript no again. Okay, so answer Z, Y, A gene will not get translated because it get mutated. और एक बार mutation हो गया तो आगे की process stop हो जाती है, कुछ और बनने लग जाता है. Okay, it get mutated, it will get stopped. Next, moving to the next question we have. अरे बहुत simple question. If the length of DNA molecule is 1.1 meter, what will be the appropriate number of base pair? Okay, you know your DNA is 2.2 meter long in diploid cell. Okay, and that content 6.6 into 10 की power 9 base pair. And question is asking if the length of DNA molecule is 1.1 meter and 1.1 meter DNA is present in what cell? Haploid cell. This is the length of DNA of haploid cell. Haploid, Hada, N gametes. Okay, so automatically if a diploid cell having 6.6 into 10 की power 9 base pair, then automatically a haploid N cell having what? 3.3 into 10 की power 9 base pair. So automatically the answer which having 3.3 into 10 की power 9 base pair, that is your B option. 3.3 into 10 की power 9 base pair. Okay, now moving to the next question we have. Natural selection where more individual acquired specific character value other than the mean character value, that type of natural selection is called again a normal, a basic definition based question from NCERT. The definition is written and you have to find which definition it is. Okay, so natural selection where more individual acquired specific character value other than mean character value, that thing is directional change. Okay, directional change it is. So answer is C. Okay, and here you have the graph also, directional change, selection of one extreme and against the other extreme. Matlab one extreme will be selected and another extreme will be eliminated. That is directional. Next we have stabilizing, selection against the extreme phenotype and both ends of the trait disturbance. Okay, the extreme one be selected and both other inferior and superior will be eliminated. Selection of one extreme and again the mean. Okay, mean the normal one will be eliminated and both the extreme one be selected. That is your disruptive selection. Okay, next we going to the next question. So answer for this question is C, directional change. Next we have question from human health and disease. Okay, autoimmune disorder is a condition when body defense mechanism recognize its own self as a foreign body. Autoimmune disorder is a condition where body defense mechanism recognize its own cell as a foreign body. Correct. Autoimmune disorder means your own immune system start to destroying your own cell as assuming your own cell as a foreigner cells. So that is autoimmune disorder. Next, Rheumatoid arthritis is a condition where body does not attack cell. Wrong. Rheumatoid arthritis, it is an autoimmune disorder in which antibody IgM work against your own body cell of your synovial joint. Synovial joints जो होते हैं उसमें जो synovial membrane होती है, against that your body start to making antibodies IgM which start to eat that area and producing pannus like material which make inflammation in the joint. Okay, so that is rheumatoid arthritis. So statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is wrong. A is correct, statement 1 is correct and statement B is wrong. So answer is D. Statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have 67. In the gene therapy of adenosine diamines deficiency, the patient required periodic infusion of genetically injured lymphocyte because, okay, see, in that chapter we studied that ADA deficiency having two type of treatment. One, you regularly go to the doctor and replace the lymphocytes which is not producing ADA, because in ADA, you know, T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes are not produced because the enzyme which is responsible for the maturity is not present inside your body. Okay, so there is two type of treatment. First, every day, every month, go to the doctor and change that lymphocytes inside your body. And second treatment, that is the confirmatory treatment, which is the accurate treatment, which is give you a better treatment wise precaution, that is administration of gene which produce ADA during the embryonic development of an affective individual. Okay, so this question is saying the patient required periodic infusion of genetically engineered lymphocyte because automatically कब उसको तुम्हें infuse करना पड़ेगा, जब तुम्हारे पुराने वाले खत्म हो रहे, means your old genetically modified lymphocyte which is you infused 1 month ago inside your body, they are start to die. So that's why you required to produce new, because lymphocyte also have a lifespan. Okay, and your body are not producing them, you have to taking from outside. After some days, after some months, they will killed by their own, they are died by their own, because they have a small life cycle of 10 to 15, 10 to 15 to 20 days. Okay, so they will die. Okay, so genetically engineered lymphocytes are not immortal cell. Immortal cell means they are not amar. Okay, वो अमर नहीं होते. So that's why we have to require periodic infusion of these cell inside the body. Okay, next we have to go with the next question. Which of the following statement with respect to endoplasmic reticulum is incorrect? Question is asking incorrect one. Okay, first statement, SCR, that is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, are the site for lipid synthesis correct? Okay, SCR is the site of lipid synthesis. There is lipid synthesis take place in your smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Then RER, that is your rough endoplasmic reticulum, has ribosome that attached to ER. Correct. Your normal ER when connected with ribosome, it is converted into rough ER. Okay, then SER is devoid of ribosome, right? That's why we call it smooth ER. Rough ER means ribosome present, smooth ER means ribosome absent, and it is also correct statement. Then the in prokaryote only rough ER is present. Wrong. Endoplasmic reticulum, it is a cell organelle which is present in eukaryotic cell only, not in prokaryotic cell. So answer is D, because the answer question is asking incorrect statement, and that is D, which is saying prokaryotic cell having ER. Moving to the next question. A dehydration reaction links together to two glucose molecule to produce maltose. If the formula for a glucose is C6H12O6, then what is the formula for maltose? Okay, simple question. C6H12O6, it is the formula for glucose. Okay, and you have to find the formula of maltose. Okay, and how the maltose is produced? When you minus 2 water molecule from this. So write the reaction, C6H12O6 plus 1 molecule of C6H12O6 plus you have to minus H2O, 2 molecules of H2O you have to minus. Okay, so you get what? First you have C12H24 and your O12. Okay, this is the initial thing. Okay, initial thing. Now minus minus 2 molecules of H2O. मतलब 4 तो हाइड्रोजन माइनस करो, 4 हाइड्रोजन, 2 into 2, 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen you have to minus from this, and after minusing that minus carbon C12 should be there, H24 minus 4 hydrogen from that. Okay, then you get what? Then you get what? H20 and O, 2 oxygen molecules. Okay, then you have got what? O10. Okay, C12 H20 O10. Okay, so answer for this question is B. Okay, B. So answer is B. Okay. Next question we have, identify the microorganism which is responsible for the production of immunosuppressive molecule cyclosporin A. So here we have 4 microorganisms and we have to find what product they are producing. Streptokinase, Streptococcus cerevisius, ऐसे नाम का कोई ऑर्गेनिज्म ही नहीं होता है, Streptococcus होता है, वो दूसरा होता है your Saccharomyces cerevisius which is yeast, but here we can say your Streptococcus, it produce streptokinase. Then you have Trichoderma polyspermum that is producing your cyclosporin A. Okay. Next, Clostridium butyricum, it produces butyric acid. Next, Aspergillus niger. Okay, these are the product produced by these, and question is asking cyclosporin A, and cyclosporin A is produced by B, Trichoderma polyspermum. Aspergillus niger that produce your citric acid. Okay, so answer is B, Trichoderma polyspermum. Next question we have, in situ conservation refers to, in situ means you are conserving the organism inside their home, inside their natural habitat. So conserve only extinct species, wrong. Okay, protect and conserving whole ecosystem, correct. Conserve only high risk species, no, you have to conserve low risk species also. Conserve only endangered species, no, you have to conserve vulnerable, endemic, these species also. So answer is B, protect and conserve the whole ecosystem. Okay, next, moving to the next question. Restriction endonuclease recognize specific sequence to cut DNA known as palindromic nucleotide sequence, correct. Okay, that is the function of your restriction endonuclease. They have to cut DNA from a specific site, and that specific site having a palindromic sequence. So statement 1 is correct. Next, statement 2, restriction endonuclease cuts the DNA strand a little away from the center of the palindromic sequence site. This is also correct. Okay, your restriction endonuclease will cut your DNA from a specific site, plus that specific site having a far away from the whole sequence. Okay, मतलब उसके में थोड़ी सी दूरी होती है जब वो काटता है. So both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Okay, so answer is B. Next, moving to the next question. Statement related to human insulin are given below. Which statement is or correct about genetically injured insulin? Okay, we have to find correct statement related to humulin, which is your genetically engineered insulin. Okay, so let's see. Pro hormone insulin contain extra stretch C peptide. Okay, so it is pro hormone insulin contain extra stretch. Correct. Okay, then B. Statement A peptide and B peptide chain of insulin were produced separately in E. coli, extracted and combined by creating disulfide bond between them. Correct. Okay. Next, insulin used for treating diabetes was extracted from cattle and pig. Correct. Okay. Pro hormone insulin need to be processed for converting into mature and functional hormone. Correct. Okay. Next, some patients develop allergic reaction to to the foreign insulin, correct. Okay, so which one is following is the incorrect statement? That is B statement. A and B peptide chain of insulin were produced separately in E. coli and extracted and combined by creating disulfide bond. Okay, C peptide are there, that C peptide should be there, it will be cut down, then they will add it. So B only is the answer. Okay, B only is the answer. B is the wrong statement related to the this question. Okay, next we are moving to the next question. Detrivore break down detritus into smaller particles. This process is called, easy and straightforward answer, that is fragmentation. Okay, cutting down small into small pieces, fragmentation. Next question we have, which of the following is correct statement? Mycoplasma have DNA ribosome in cell wall. Wrong. They do not have cell wall. Cell wall नहीं होती mycoplasma में. Next, cyanobacteria in a group of autotrophic organism classified under kingdom Monera. Right. Cyanobacteria, blue-green algae. These are photosynthetic organism which is present inside kingdom Monera. Correct. Next, bacteria are exclusively heterotrophic organism. No. Some are autotrophs also. Next, lime molds are saprophytic organism classified under kingdom Monera. Wrong, they are under kingdom Protista. So answer is B. Cyanobacteria is autotrophic and present in kingdom Monera. Okay, so answer is B. Next question, moving to the next question. List, match the following. Okay, we have the different organ and tissues, and we have to find which tissue they are made up of. So first we have bronchioles. Okay, bronchioles, they are made up of ciliated epithelium. Okay, next we have goblet cells. They are produced by glandular tissue. They are glandular tissue. Then we have tendon. Okay, tendon, let's see, tendon goes with what? Tendon is your dense regular connective tissue, and adipose is what? Your loose connective tissue. Okay, so A goes with 4, B goes with 3, C goes with 1, and D goes with 2. A4, B3, C1, D2. A4, B option. A4, B3, C1, D2. So correct answer is B. Next question we have, match the following. There we have different biological molecules and what are their functions we have to see. So first we have glycogen. Glycogen is the store product in animals. Okay, so it goes with 4. Then globulin. Globulin forms antibodies. Alpha globulin. Okay, immunoglobulin. Okay, so then we have steroids, hormone. Okay, hormone is steroid nature hormone, testosterone, androgen, estrogen, progesterone. Next we have thrombin. It is an biocatalyst. Okay, it comes under a reaction in that your coagulation cascade में आता है thrombin as a catalyst. Okay, so A goes with 4, B goes with 3, C goes with 1, and D goes with 2. A4, we have A and C option here with A4. Then B3, first option A option, B3, C1 and D2. So answer is first. Moving to the next question we have, which of the following statement is incorrect? Okay, incorrect statement we have to find. So first, increased ventricular pressure causes closing of semilunar blood. Wrong, it is not wrong. We have to find correct. This is not happening inside the heart. When the ventricular pressure increases, it causes semilunar valve. This thing not happen. Next, the AV node generate action potential to stimulate atrial contraction. No, it is SA node. Okay, not atrioventricular node. It is sinoatrial ventricular node, SA node. Okay, so it is also wrong. Next, the tricuspid and the bicuspid valve open due to the pressure exerted by simultaneous contraction of atria. Wrong. It is open by the pressure given by ventricle, not atria, ventricle. So this statement is also wrong. Then fourth, blood move freely from atrium to ventricle during joint diastole. Correct. Okay, correct. किसी का भी regulation कुछ नहीं होता. From atria to your ventricle direct flow, आराम से flow होता है. Okay, there is no any contraction we do not need. That's why it is joint diastole. Joint diastole means when your atria ventricle both are in relaxed stage. Okay, systole means active, diastole means inactive. So answer is D. Okay, moving to the next question, 79. Select the incorrect statement regarding synapses. Okay, impulse transmission across a chemical synapse is always faster than across the electrical synapses. Wrong. It is wrong statement. In your electrical synapses it is fast, but in chemical synapses it is slow, because chemical will release, they will go bind with the cell membrane receptors and they will go inside the cell, then they will get the action. But in electrical synapses, electric charge move and that charge move very fastly. So this statement is wrong. Next, the membrane of presynaptic and postsynaptic neurons are closely proximity in electrical synapses. Yes, they are closely to each other. That's why the fast movement of electrical impulses take place. Next, C option, this correct statement. Okay, electric current can flow directly from one neuron into the other across the electrical synapses. Right, correct. Okay, in chemical synapses we need vesicles that can move from one neuron to another neuron. Chemical synapses uses neurotransmitter. Yes, neurotransmitter like acetylcholine, GABA. These all used as a neurotransmitter in chemical synapses. So answer for this question is A statement, which is wrong. Okay. Next question, 79 done, 70, 80 question. Which of the following is not the effect of parathyroid hormone? Okay, parathyroid hormone, the hormone which is secreted by parathyroid gland. Okay, so first, which of the following not the effect? Okay, not मतलब उसका function नहीं है. Which of the following is not the function of parathyroid? So first, A, stimulate the process of B, bone resorption. Okay, it is correct. It is the function. Okay, parathyroid take the calcium from your bones and put that calcium inside the blood. So that's why it stimulates the process of bone resorption. Okay, then we have B option, decrease calcium level in blood. Wrong. It increases the calcium level inside the blood, taking the calcium from the bones. Next, reabsorption of calcium by renal tubule. Correct. सोडियम कैल्शियम को बाहर नहीं जाने देता पैराथार्मोन, so it is the correct. Next, decrease the absorption of calcium from digestive food. Wrong. It increases the absorption of calcium. Okay, it increases the calcium absorption from the digestive food in your intestine, digestive tract. Last, increase the metabolism of carbohydrate. Okay, nahi, ye iska function nahi hai. Okay, it is not the function of parathyroid, that is the function of insulin and glucagon. Okay, so answer is B is not the function of parathyroid, D is not the function of parathyroid, and E is not the function of the parathyroid. So B, D, E. B, D, E, it is your C. Okay, C option is the correct option for this question. Next, we have a list, match the following from reproductive health. Diaphragm, function of diaphragm. Okay, they covered the cervical, blocking the entry of the sperm. Diaphragm, it is a physical barrier. Okay, fourth option, fourth statement matching with A. Then contraceptive pills. Okay, it inhibits the ovulation and implantation. Okay, so B goes with 1. Then we have intrauterine devices. Okay, intrauterine devices increases the phagocytosis of sperm within the uterus. Okay, copper releasing, progesterone releasing, lippy loops. Okay, these all are different IUDs. Okay, which increases the phagocytosis of sperm inside the uterus. Next, lactaneal amenorrhea. Okay, this is the absence of menstrual cycle and ovulation following parturition. Okay, that is biological method. So A goes with 4. A goes with 4. Okay, B and C having A4. Okay, then B goes with 1. B and C again having B1. Okay, then C goes with 2nd. So it is C option. Okay, C option is the correct option of the question. Next, we are moving to the next question. Which of the following statement is not true? Okay, not true. इनमें से कौन सी statement true नहीं है? They are false statement. Flipper of penguin and dolphin are the pair of homologous organ. Wrong. Okay, they are analogous organ. Analogous structure result of convergent evolution. Correct. Analogous is the convergent evolution result and homologous is the result of divergent evolution. Sweet potato and potato are example of analogy. Yes, correct. Then homology indicate common ancestry. Correct. So answer is A. Flipper of penguin and dolphin are the pair of homologous organ. They are the pair of analogous organ, not homologous organ. So correct answer is A. Next question, 83. Select the incorrect statement with respect to acquired immunity. Okay, acquired immunity, which you acquired from your mother. Okay, so first acquired, it is incorrect. Okay, incorrect asking. The question is asking incorrect. Acquired immunity is a non-specific type of defense present at the type of birth. Okay, wrong. It is present at the time of birth. Primary response is produced when our body encounter a pathogen for the first time. Correct. Okay, next, anamnestic response is elected or subsequent encounter with the same pathogen. Now, what is it? Is correct statement. What is anamnestic response? Anamnestic response. Second and third, C and D option having one word which is called anamnestic response. What is this anamnestic response? Anamnestic response is nothing. This is your secondary response. Okay, secondary response है ये. The medical term for secondary response in immunity, it is called anamnestic response. Okay, is elicited and subsequent encounter with the same pathogen. The secondary response occur when same pathogen enter inside your body for second time. Then it is called secondary response. Okay, anamnestic response is due to the memory of first encounter. Correct. It is a memory based response. Okay, first time that pathogen go inside your body take the memory against that your memory cells, T memory cell, B memory cell memorize the pathogen, its antigen sequences, all the things. Okay, but from the next time, with that second time that pathogen go inside your body, okay, now your body have its key. Okay, and it directly send the killer cells, phagocytic cell, to kill that pathogen. Okay, so correct answer for this question, which is asking incorrect statement, is A option. Okay, let's moving to the next question. We have, which of the following is not a desirable feature of cloning vector? Cloning vector, PBR 322, question from biotechnology. Presence of two or more recognition site. Okay, it is not a desirable vector. This is the correct answer. We see other questions, other options also. Presence of origin of replication. ORI. This is the major feature, characteristic feature of a that vector. Okay, that it should have origin of replication area. So it is not the answer. Then presence of marker gene, selectable marker should be present inside your cloning vector. So it is also a feature of cloning vector. So it is also not an answer. Okay. Presence of single restriction enzyme site, also correct. Okay. If it have multiple restriction site, then it will cut it down to different site and your cloning vector will destroyed. Okay. So this one is desirable feature. This one is desirable feature. This one is desirable feature. But option A, presence of two or more recognition site, it is not a desirable feature. One restriction endonuclease have one restriction site, recognition site. It does not having two. If it have more than two recognition site, then it will cut down into many pieces. So that is the answer 84. Okay, moving to the next question we have. If 8 Drosophila in a laboratory population of 80 died during a week, the death rate in the population is individual of Drosophila per week will be. The question from organism and population part. Okay, and you have to remember a simple formula. The formula of death rate. Death rate का formula क्या है? Total number of death upon total number of population. Total number of population. So total number of death is what? 8. Okay, total number of death 8 Drosophila in a laboratory population of 80 died. Okay, upon total number of population 80. Simple maths equals to 0.1. So answer is B, 0.1. Okay, 0.1 is the death rate of Drosophila population. Okay, next question, moving to the next question. 86. If a color blind marries a current blind female marries a man whose mother was also color blind, what will be the chance of her progeny having a color blindness? Okay, question from your principle of inheritance. Okay, so you have a color blind female. So I will marking that color blind female like this, XC XC. Okay, this is the that color blind female. Okay, because in this, if it is X CX, this is carrier, it is not affected. Okay, and if it is this is means healthy, normal. Okay, so this one and this one is not the case. Okay, next one, if color blind female marries a male whose mother was also colorblind. In this question, it does not specify that male is colorblind or not, that we have to find. Okay, so we know that its mother is colorblind. Okay, means this is that. Or if his father is XY normal, this man, we are talking about this man. Okay, so we have to first draw the Puneet square of this x x x x xc x xcy xc x xcy. Whole progenies get infected from the disease. So we get the genotype of this man. This is xcxy. Okay, first we have that mother is colorblind, this mother. Okay, this female is this. Okay, then we have a man, but we do not have genotype. We do not know that it is disease or not disease. Okay, so we have to find first about this man, but we have a data that the mother of this man is also colorblind, and if a mother is colorblind, definitely its progeny, 100% the progeny will be colorblind. Okay, so now we get that its mother, the man is also colorblind. Now the only you have to play what, you have to make the Puneet square of this xc xc xcy xcy xc, colorblind female, colorblind male, colorblind female again, and colorblind male. Okay, so answer is 100%. 100% children are affected of color blindness. Next question, moving to the next question we have. Okay, there is a recombination frequency between the gene A and C is 5%, B and C is 15%, B and D is 9%, A and B is 20%, C and D is 24%, and A and D is 19%. What will be the sequence of these genes on a linear chromosome? Question from genetic chromosomal map. Okay, mapping. So here we have some data. We have to put that data in a form of line diagram. Okay, so first, and by different colors I am taking this. So first what it's saying, A, first we have to draw a line. Okay, line between A and D. Okay, or other way you can do that, different way I also have. First draw all these things. Okay, so first what is saying, A and C, it is 5%. Okay, then it is saying B and C, it is 15%. Okay, next what is saying, B and D is 9%. Okay, next A and B, it is 20%. Okay, C and D 24%, and your A and D is equal to 29%. Okay, so the more further, the more the farthest of on all of this is what, A and D, because 1% equals to 1 centimorgan, means 29% equals to 29 centimorgan. Okay, so now you have to draw that one. Okay, A to D, here I will be drawing it, A to D, that value is 29% or 29 centimorgan. Okay, next C to D, 24% is less further than A to D. Okay, so C and D can be here. Okay, can be here, can be. Okay, we do not know now confirmly, can be I can say till now. Okay, so the distance of this is your 24%, means 24 centimorgan. Okay, 24. Now next data, A to B is 20%. Okay, A to B, okay, means it can be middle of somewhere, A to C to D, in the middle of A to D it can be present, and also in the middle of C and D. So here it will be B. Okay, and the difference between your A and B is 20 centimorgan. Okay, I will draw it with a different color, A and B here. 20 your percent or 20 centimorgan. Okay, Next one is B and D. Okay, B and D, that is your 9%. Okay, the difference between B and D, it is 9%. Okay, next one is B and C. Okay, the distance between B and C, that is 15%. Okay, and last one A to C, that is 5%. That is the least distance. Okay, that is 5%. Okay, and now you have to do only addition and subtraction. Okay, see, A and C plus A and D, the sorry, A and C plus your B and D. Okay, then what you will get? 5 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Okay, that 15 is the this one. Okay, distance between C and B. Okay, that is 15%. Okay, next 20% here, so 20 centimorgan, the distance between the 20 centimeters, the distance between A and B. Okay, so A and C plus that distance between A and C and B. Okay, distance between this 5% and this 15%, that is a distance. A and C is distance between that 5% distance between A and C, and this 15% distance between A and B. Oh, sorry, C and B. Okay, so total 5% plus 15%, that is distance between your A and B, 20%. Okay, got it. Next we are going with that 24%. Now see, 24%, how this 24% comes. Okay, so at we know the distance of 24% is between C and D. Okay, C and D. So now we have to add what? To 15% of C and B and 9% of B and D, then we will get what? 24%. You can say 15% of here and 9% of here. 9 plus 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 Morgan, that is coming between that. Okay, so we get 24 Morgan also. Okay, now at last we have A and D 29. You have to add now what? You have to add only what? This distance 24 Morgan, 24 centimorgan, this distance between C and D 24%, and just add this A to C distance 5%, and 24 plus 5 equals to what? 29. That is the distance between A and D. So we get the Morgan, that linear chromosome diagram for that. A, after A we have C, after C we have B, and after B we have D. So answer A, C, B, D. A, C, B, D, here is the answer. So answer is A. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have or not? Let's see. Okay, so today we can complete the PYQs of 2024, and we also do not take the parts of deleted chapter. Okay, in this we have only how many? 87 questions. Okay, in 2022 the paper contained 100 questions, and it does not having the 13 question that is from the removed chapter of biology. Okay, for like, share and subscribe for seeing the video, and keep learning, keep growing. Tapasya. Thank you for watching.